the other night, me and Minella went to bed and we turned on Netflix and like the thumbnails they got on like Netflix, and then it's like I think like the movie Casino, right?
Classic.
That Snoop Dogg line always pop in my head. What song was it?
Two Americans Most Wanted.
Yeah.
I just listened to it the other day. That nigga said, damn, what'd he say? I always wanted to do it. I want to do it like Buzzy Siegel. Get a fly casino like Buzzy Siegel and do it all legal and get scooped up by the little homie in the Regal.
I was like, man, I never seen Casino, so I turned it on.
That was your first time watching it?
Yeah, the other night.
I watched a lot of shit I shouldn't have watched as a kid. That movie fucked me up, bro. Like, seriously, my parents let me watch rated R movies. You know, my older brother, he's a few years older than you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to keep up. He's 6 years older than me, so I'm trying to, whatever he doing, I'm doing. Whatever he watching, I'm watching. So I'm watching a lot of shit and listen to a lot of shit I shouldn't have been listening to, bro. But Casino, man, that movie was traumatic for a kid. Cause when you young, you watching shit, you just think it's like real. Mm-hmm. And those movies, that with I feel like Robert De Niro and Al Pacino movies, I thought they were like all like true stories back then. Because of Goodfellas and shit. And I thought Godfather was a true story, Scarface. I thought all that shit was a true story growing up. But the only one that was based on a true story was Goodfellas. I guess Casino was kind of loosely.
Yeah.
But that shit was crazy. Even when you turn it on, that first scene, that nigga walking to his car, what are you talking about? Like, he's talking about trust, I think, and his wife, Ginger. Ginger was a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But she was bad, but
her boldness and her I don't care attitude is what attracted like her to him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like that scene where she was throwing all of those like poker chips or those and then caused the scene, everybody like, hey, free money on the ground, you know what I mean?
On her. But she had a lot of bad signs, bro. Cause I just watched it too, cause I ain't seen it since I was younger. And she was remember he bought all the jewelry and shit? Mm-hmm. I was like, ain't no way in hell. That bitch would go to the safety deposit box just to open up the shit, just to play with the jewelry. Mm-hmm. No job, no nothing. I was like, this shit, that nigga was in love though, man. That nigga Ace was tripping, but I knew she was a bad headache, man. Then she had, I still didn't understand that pimp, like the Lester nigga, the bummy nigga she was fucking with that she loved. Like, I didn't understand how she could love that nigga and be with a nigga like Ace. Like, it just didn't make sense to me.
I understand when you got that ism. You know what I'm saying? You got that ism in you.
What's that ism?
That ism, hey, just thinking about, you got the ability to like manipulate people to go do things for you, to go make money for you, and all you got to do is just manipulate their mind.
Cold pimping.
Yeah.
Cold pimping. That motherfucker was pimping. That's when I would have left the bitch alone. But that nigga Ace went in more. Remember, he checked him at the diner and shit, had his niggas fuck Lester up and shit. Took Ginger back to the crib. I said, this nigga in love. You know it's love when a nigga forgive a chick for doing shit over and over and you just keep taking them back. Like, but she was the mother of his child too. But she was just off the hook, bro. Then the nigga Nicky, Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
This nigga hit her in damn near every movie he playing.
Yeah.
Except My Cousin Vinny and fucking Home Alone. But that nigga Joe, he was a hitter.
He was a sleazeball.
That nigga was what, nigga? They both was off the hook though. The boss is telling y'all like, hey, it's time to chill out. Them niggas just couldn't stop. What Ho say? He said, should have stayed in food and beverage. Too much flossing, too much Sam Rothstein. Mm-hmm. I ain't a bitch, but I gotta divorce him. Like, that nigga Ho be snapping, but as niggas just wanted to be. I think Ace got too much of the lifestyle. I just want to be the guy. Like, nigga, I love this shit. Mm-hmm. Remember, he was like, he remind me of, he was like, I think they probably based his character off of him. Remember Ocean's 11? The dude they robbed in the first Ocean's 11, Andy Garcia character, how he was real detailed and particular about everything. He knew who worked where. He knew all their names. That's how Ace was. He like, man, he loved that gambling shit. He's like a bookkeeper. Nigga, he said, what you say back home? I could go to jail forever for this shit. But here they give me awards for this shit.
No.
That nigga was living. When they started telling him to slow down and shit, they was getting in trouble. He just couldn't stop. Blew that nigga ass up. I think he survived though, didn't he? I want to say he survived it.
In Ocean's 11?
No. American Casino, Sam got blew up at the end.
I don't think he survived that.
I don't think he did. I don't know. Oh, bro. That's what traumatized me when they killed Nicky. When they was in that desert, they beat them niggas with bats.
I didn't even get to that part.
Oh my God, bro, that fucked me up as a kid. You're not supposed to see no shit like that, bro. Because he's talking. You know, in the whole movie, they like narrating their own scenes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nicky is narrating what they about to do. You ain't thinking they about to, you know, his right hand, the bosses pretty much had Nicky's right hand kill him.
Mm-hmm.
So they walking, he talking, then he just get hit with a bat and they like interrupt his narration, bro. It was like the biggest shocker in the whole movie. That shit fucked with me as a kid. I was thinking about that shit for days. It kind of scared me from watching the movie. I'm like, this is fucked up. Like, I thought that shit was, bro, as a kid, I thought that shit was real as fuck. I'm like, damn, so they beat them niggas with a bat? Like to death with metal bats and threw them niggas in a hole? They was still breathing when they threw them niggas in a hole in the desert. Crazy, bro.
Can you think about how many bodies that's...
Oh my goodness. It's probably more body in the desert than in the damn ocean. Nah, I take that back because that's how we got here. That's a whole nother story.
Oh, that's debatable. I think we was already here.
Maybe a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, because that's a trip. Like, for people to be like tied down and in the bottom of these ships, like not really eating properly.
Especially with that ocean. Bro, the ocean is fucking scary.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I don't even want to, you know, we can, yeah.
The director.
Yeah, Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
Mastermind.
Oh my God.
Like, he's like too good, bro. Too fucking good. Too fucking good, bro. That shit is like, it's nothing like it.
Yeah.
It's nothing like it. I was trying to compare, but I'm like, he's like in a class of his own, man. I know he did Casino. Did he do Goodfellas? I'm pretty sure he did Goodfellas.
Let's see.
I think the latest movie he did was what, The Irishman? You ever watched that on Netflix?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. I watched that.
I think that's Martin Scorsese latest great film.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did Wolf of Wall Street too. Bro, he that nigga, bro.
Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, The Wolf of Wall Street, like you said. Mm-hmm. Killers of the Flower Moon, Shutter Island.
Never watched that.
Like Shutter Island, The Irishman.
I can get into that. Yeah, Irishman, yeah.
The Departed.
Mm-hmm.
Raging Bull, Casino, Gangs of New York. Have you seen that movie? I've seen
Gangs of New York. I ain't watched it in a while though, but that shit was good.
That's a long
All his movies damn near 3 hours.
Like After Hours.
Yeah, he a GOAT for sure.
Man.
Might be the GOAT. There's not too many directors that can line up against his movies.
Yeah, he been doing this. Like he got...
Since we was babies. So before we was born, shit. I know before I was born. I learned a lot through music. So when you hear certain bars and certain lines, man, it just be that era. Like that 90s era, that golden era. Like they used to reference these movies and TV shows and shit. So I would check them out later when I got older. Cause you know, as a kid, you can't really comprehend what the movie really is and what's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to rewatch a lot of movies. Like I rewatch shit that I really like to understand it or see a deeper meaning in it or just shit you miss sometimes. But it's like I learned a lot from hip hop. When they say certain characters, I'll look it up. I'm like, oh, that's the dude that was in the Casino. I didn't even know that was him. Like I just referenced Jay-Z and shit. Like so many other songs that reference the movie Casino and Goodfellas, and we all know they talk about fucking Scarface like crazy, the Godfather.
Why do you think like our culture, especially in like rap culture, is so fascinated with like mob Italian type of
don't know. That is a good
way
question.
of living. You know what I mean?
Cause some niggas racist as fuck. Sopranos TV show. Like them Italians don't fuck with niggas, but we do. Like I think it's the way they. I think it's the I would say probably like the organized crime shit about it. It's so like has a little more order than like regular street shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's levels. It's certain people you can't fucking touch. You gotta check in before you touch a nigga or do this and that. I think just the order of it. And them niggas be clean as fuck in they suits and shit. They feared and loved at the same time. Like I don't know. That's a good question though. Cause hip hop is definitely infatuated with that shit. We got crews and rappers named after Italian motherfuckers. Like this nigga name is Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
It's from John Gotti. Like we got the
Mob Deep.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Play off the mob.
Benny the Butcher. His record label called Black Sopranos. It's like we use that Griselda based off. Well, she's not Italian, but she's Mexican. But I think she's Mexican. But that's weird. I don't know. It's Italians and the Mexican, the cartel shit too. I think it's just that gangster shit or that people. I think it's deeper than that. I think it's the admiration come from people that just went against the system and figured it out. That's what I like about them. I ain't gonna hold you. I love that drug dealing shit. The movies, of course, the entertainment aspect. I don't fuck with it in real life. I think it's fucked up. But in movies and shit, that shit entertaining. I just like seeing motherfuckers just like go against the system completely and just be running shit. But you know, man, every time, though, if you notice, when it's a real movie, every time, every empire falls, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Every fucking empire falls, either from greed or jealousy or women. Every fucking time.
I mean, you get the money, you get everything. In a sense, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And it do falls back on greed.
Yep.
You know, money the root of all evil. Because like when in Casino, when it's like the beginning of the movie where they're narrating and basically you had the one old guy come in with a briefcase or a suitcase and he like walked through the casino. Everybody know who he is, but they don't know who he is. And he go back to where they handling the money. And basically when he walk in the room, nobody looks at him because it's like, if I don't see you, I don't know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he go and he put money and then he take the money back to, what was it, Kansas City or something like that?
Some shit like that.
And then, and basically like, hey, here goes 700,000. And then as the movie was going along, like the money was less and less and less. And then like the boss is like, what's going on?
They say, it's like, what the fuck are we skimming for if we're being skimmed too?
Yeah.
That defeats the fucking purpose.
That greed. And then it's like, they was able to like pretty much extort the money based on like, you know, we'll kill you for this. Like either you gonna do it or you gonna die. Which one you want? And people are willing to gamble their life, you know, for that greenback.
Crazy. And the way they talk, so coded, but not like, they'll tell you to do something, but they mean, you know what they mean, but they not gonna say it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember he told Ace in the car, he said, the boss said, maybe you should stop. And he said, and when the boss says, maybe you should stop, that means you fucking stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not asking you. And then Ace just like, man, I can't. Why would I stop now? I'm not doing it. I'm like, this nigga. He was bold as hell. They was bold. I don't know if they felt untouchable, but greed's a motherfucker, man. Greed and a lot of that's pride. Pride and ego.